Good afternoon and welcome back to the continuation of day 3 of the European Championships for 10 metres 2026. We are fired up and ready to go. We have swapped the range around. We had medal matches for 10 metre rifle earlier today, and now we're going to switch to pistol for the 10 metre air pistol solo men. Then the women will take their turn later this evening at 6:30. So local time here in Armenia, just coming up to 4:50 p.m. And here's our schedule. 5 o'clock for the first shot on the 10 metre air pistol solo men. And then, as I said a few moments ago, 6:30 for the 10 metre air pistol solo women. Do follow us on social media. You can see the icons there for Instagram and for Facebook. You can also go to the European Shooting Confederation website. That way you can find out more about the tournament here. You can also follow the link as well to the opening ceremony. It was a real show that we experienced about 4 days ago here. So 9.8 or higher will constitute a hit in this event. 15 points, 15 hits even to actually win and take the bronze medal and therefore the gold and silver match later on. The bullseye 10 ring, 11.5 millimeters wide, 4.5 millimeter caliber pistols in this one, and maximum weight of the pistols as normal, 1.5 kilos. Well, we've got a smart little video for you to come up later, which will explain the 9.8 hit zone in closer detail. But the range is set. There is the mascot, and here's how they all qualified. So the top 4 went through. Robin Volta of Germany and Kirill Kirov of Bulgaria just missing out on a place. Anton Aristarkov, though, really in form. And Paul Froelich of Germany, both on the same score. They'll contest the gold medal match. And then nice to see the home nation of Armenia in the bronze medal match against Czechia. So Bennett Kalgatian will be flying the flag for his home nation. And in this bronze medal match, Pavel Scheibel of Czechia will be waving the flag for his country. There's some QR codes to make things nice and handy for you. Point your camera of your smartphone or tablet towards those QR codes. A little yellow link will appear. Tap that, and through you go.
And see at first the bronze medal match solo man.
Սիրելի մարզասերներ, մեկնարկում է 10 մետր օդամկիչ ատրճանակի տղամարդկանց բրոնզե մեդալների համար պայքարը.
So we await now the entrance of the athletes.
On position B, a big applause for the Czech athlete.
So Pavel Scheibel of Czechia should be first to arrive.
Big applause for Pavel Scheibel.
And here he is, Martin Tenk, an Olympic medalist back in Sydney 2000. Martin Tenk, the coach, took a bronze. A great coach is Martin, and keeps guiding his athletes to finals. And now here come the home nation of Armenia. Big cheer as well from the crowd. Rightly so, they're on home soil. And Benik Kalgatian, 25 years old, same age as Pavel, is next to arrive.
And he is together with his coach, Andranik Ayvazyan. And the officials for that final, Maria Dolores Molini Cabrera, Spain.
So now we have the jury getting their introductions.
She is assisted by Nare Harutyunyan, Armenia.
Jury assistant Nare Harutyunyan, Hayastan.
And now it's time for the first command of this final from our CRO, Bartosz Czerniawski, Poland.
And CRO, that's Bartosz Czerniawski of Poland, getting his introduction. Once again, the man with the microphone.
Now our players go in their position, the coaches on their
So Pavel Scheibel of Czechia against Benik Kalgatian of Armenia, representing the home nation.
They get hits.
Bartosz Cherniavsky just giving the final instructions. And the translation now coming into Armenian.
What means it's?
Well, a left-hander versus a right-hander. Always interesting, I think, when they face off like this, facing each other. There's something very sort of natural about this, that the two athletes face each other like that in a pistol duel, in a battle for bronze.
5 minutes, preparation and sighting time. Start.
There's the start command for the preparation and sighting time. 5 minutes now for both Pavel and Benik to settle in. I wonder what's going through Benik's mind as he represents his home nation of Armenia at a European Championships. Well, what a time, a very memorable day for him. I'm sure, and all his friends and family as well. It's always good, I think, when the home nation or an athlete from the home nation makes a final or medal match when it's the host country. It just adds a little bit of intrigue and narrative and story. So a sneak peek behind the scenes. We put our cameras into the reporting area, just off to the right of our finals area. You see the jury just meticulously checking things. There's Anton Adastarkov, who'll be out for the gold medal match. You see the pistol grips molded to the hands of the athletes for extra precision and grip.
Two men was one to become bronze medalist.
The towels as well, also important, just in case you get a bit of sweat on the hands. Always good to have the towel very near.
Eventually they got a hit. You can see it on top of them or on the right or left
It
side.
almost also makes a soft resting place for the pistol as well, in between. So the 9.8 hit zone, how does it work? Let's have a look.
He missed that result, 9.7 or less. That is all what we need to know, a very simple thing. So it could be happen that they go on and shoot hit, everybody, so we can shoot the whole night long. But this will not happen. This is air pistol, and the 9.8 is a good shot, so we will also see red rings and get differences on the run to 15 points. 15 points is the goal. The one who gets this result at first is the bronze medal winner.
Nothing left to prove. So enjoy the view, taking a picture like Malibu. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond.
So a great little video giving you an insight into the 9.8 zone, the width of a highlight marker. It's about 12.5 millimeters, give or take, around that sort of distance that the athletes are trying to score into. But of course it's 10 meters away, that's the challenge.
Air pistols. The situation here is different than the qualification arena.
So these pistols come with open sights. And there's a man who certainly knows his way around pistols, an Olympic medalist, Martin Tenk.
When they shoot always 9.8 or better shots.
And Andranik Avlazan is the coach for Armenia.
About 2 minutes.
So Benik Kalgatyan opting for one opaque blinder. So if you have just joined us, welcome along. We're about to start the bronze medal match for the 10-meter air pistol solo men. Czechia versus Armenia, the host nation. And then later in the gold medal match, Anton Adastarkov, who is an individual neutral athlete, will be up against Paul Froelich of Germany.
So get ready and use.
And the women's solo event's coming up later from 6:30. We'll have that live for you as well, of course. Wouldn't expect anything less. So if you're joining us on YouTube, do like and subscribe to the channel. You can get notifications that way. It'll pop up on your computer, your tablet, and your phone. Also make your comments of support as well. It's always nice to see where you're watching from around the world. and on Facebook as well. Like the video, make your comment. You can also share the videos on both platforms. And there's been some real dramatic finals as well. I mean, the women's 10-meter rifle, I think, stands out as the highlight so far. I mean, they've all been good, but the 10-meter individual women's rifle final yesterday was magical.
For the fans, so let me hear the Czech fans. Hello, Czech. What is with Armenia?
So both sets of supporters making whoops and clapping along.
You're ready. We get ready.
We've got 10 seconds to go, so settle in, buckle up. Here we go.
Air pistol solo man.
Stop.
1 minute to go.
This is the 10-meter air pistol solo men's bronze medal match. Czechia versus Armenia.
Targets, get ready. And when everything is fixed, then CRO will start.
For the first competition shot. Load.
It's showtime. CRO giving the load command. He'll now say start. There it is. We're up and running. A 9.8 or higher on the electronic target to register a hit. 15 hits required to take bronze. So Kalgatian, a miss on the first shot. Likewise with Cheval.
Stop.
No hits, 0-0. That's the result after the first shot. So come on, motivate them for hits with your big applause. Send them 2 points. Come on, everybody.
I see Kalgatian just going through his breathing
For
routine.
the next competition shot.
Balance, breath
Load.
control, muscle memory, mental focus. All of those need to come in as one. They all need to align. Plus, of course, the use of the pistol itself. And that moment when your brain says, yes, now, fire. So a hit for Pavel. He's up and running. 1 hit to 0.
And here's the first hit for Pavel Skabal, Czechia. Applause. 1-0.
Առաջին միավորը վաստակում է Չեխիայի ներկայացուցիչը հաշիվը դառնում է 1-0։
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
Well, Kalgatian really needs a bit of a confidence boost. He needs to try and make a hit pretty soon. It's 3 misses in a row. Pavel, meanwhile, just north of centre. Another solid hit.
For Czechia, the second point for
So the coaches
Pavel
remain poised in their seats. They
Applause.
can call a timeout whenever they wish, as long as it's not while the actual athletes are shooting.
For the next competition shot. Load.
And they also need to signal to the CRO and the jury that they'd like to take their timeout. The jury will then let the CRO know. They need to wait for the announcement of the timeout beginning, so that the CRO can also run the clock, which is 60 seconds on the timeout, and then call time when the 60 seconds runs down. Just a little bit of movement there at the pistol, but Pavel once again has just managed to sneak into the hit zone. Just on the edge, but it counts.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
Another miss from Kalgatian. Must be feeling the pressure, a lot of pressure, of course.
Stop.
When you are representing your home nation.
3-0. Skabal
He's
in the
literally
lead.
got ARM on his arm. Of course, that's the country code, rather than it trying to signal what part of his body it actually is.
Shot. Load. Start.
of movement, bit of shaking from left to right. Another miss from Benik. So intake a breath, reset.
Stop.
Will the coach call a timeout?
The next point
I think
for
he could just
Skabo,
do with some
4-0.
encouraging words here.
The
Meanwhile,
Armenians
Pavel
also
hits another
hello,
hit.
Armenia, motivate him
He's now
to
4
get
points
hits.
in front.
Applause, help him, come on!
Սիրելի ներկաներ, մեր մարզիկը ձեր բուրըն աջակցության կարիքը ունի։
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
The stillness there of Pavel's incredible. Right near the centre as well. That was a high.
Stop.
And there is the next point for the Czech athlete, 5-0 in the lead. And the yellow card, why ever, but 5-0.
Yellow card for Armenian shooter for loading before the comment load.
So come on, ladies
So
and
the card from the jury
5-0.
was issued
Czechia, bring
because
your
of early
men to
loading.
bronze at Armenia right now. Help your athlete, then he got points. Hello,
Loading
everybody.
before the command.
Applause.
And that, of course, will result
For
in a
the
warning.
next competition shot. Load. Start.
So Benik makes a response, makes a hit. That's a great little confidence booster for
Stop.
him.
And here's the first point for Armenia.
Meanwhile,
Big
Pavel
applause.
with a miss this time. It goes 5-1.
Վաստակում է իր առաջին միավորը, ավելի բուրըն ծափարությունները։
For the next competition shot. Load. Start. Stop.
And Czech strikes back.
Well, it's gone back the other way. The familiar scene of Pavel making a hit. Just on the edge. Still, it all counts. Benik Kalagatian,
Let's get on with your emotion. Applause, applause, applause. Time
I
out.
think he's called for a timeout.
Armenia. Time
Yeah, he
out.
needs it. I think he needs words of encouragement here.
This is a special which the coaches took when they see a problem by the athlete. In that case, the athlete calls for help. You saw the sign. And this timeout is 1 minute. Time for the coach to work. And normally,
I wonder if it's just
in terms
Benik
of
just
the coach,
feeling the occasion.
very
There's a lot on his shoulders.
They have a 6-1.
You know, for those of you watching, if you're a shooter yourself and you've been an athlete representing your home country at an event that's happening in your country, you do feel that extra level of expectation. It would almost be impossible not to. It just shows you care as well, that you want to win, you want to do your best. Well, at least the coach and Benik now just sharing a bit of a laugh as well. Likewise, Martin Tenk doing the same with Pavel.
Now it's
Time.
time for your applause. Come on, send them back
So
in
the first
match.
time
Right now,
out
come
of this
on,
medal match
everybody.
has now taken place. Martin Tenk still
For the
has the
next
option
competition shot.
of a timeout.
Load.
Even when it's the opposing coach, you can still then approach your athlete
Start.
to conduct any verbal coaching or any words of encouragement, should you wish to do so.
Stop.
Well, Pavel was almost dead centre there. That looks very close to a 10.9 to me. And he's streaking in front, 6 points ahead, 7 points to 1.
For the next competition shot, load.
And Kalagachian now really needs to try and turn on the heat and start making some hits. He may have already given himself too much to do to even think about trying to get the bronze medal. It's not over yet. 15 hits is what's required to take bronze. Just a final bit of adjustment there from Pavel. He was right to do so. Just caught the end of the edge of the hit zone, but he's there nonetheless. 8 points and 8 hits to 1.
Has only 1, 7 is the gap. So it seems that Skabor becomes bronze medalist. He can control it, and you can control it also with your applause. Come on, everybody!
Սիրելի մարզասերներ, մեր մարզիկ ունի ձեր բուրըն աջակցությունների կարիքը։
For the next competition shot, load.
So if you are just joining us, welcome along. We're live on day 3, deep into the afternoon. Got a gold medal match in the men's pistol solo to come, and then the women's bronze medal and gold medal match to follow afterwards.
Stop.
Well, one of the first double misses for a while,
8-1.
but keeping up the concentration.
For the next competition shot,
It's really hard, really tricky, very difficult.
start. Stop.
And the next hit for
So Pavel Scheibel,
9-1,
another
8
hit,
points
creeps up to
advantage.
now 9 hits,
Only
6 away from a bronze medal for
6
Czechia.
points to go to the bronze medal.
Pavel Scheibelը վաստակում է 9-րդ միավորը։
So Czech fans, big applause for your athlete.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, Kalagachian nearer the hit zone this time, but just north, just outside. Pavel, meanwhile, another solid hit.
Stop.
He's now into double figures.
Seems to be clear.
Bennett
Skabor,
Kalagachian,
the next hit, and his opposite.
This bronze medal chance is slipping away, if not gone already. It's not over yet, but
if Skabor goes on and
really want the athlete from the home nation just to get a bit of confidence, make some hits, make it competitive. Really feel for him.
For the next competition shot, load.
Really did well to beat off some very strong athletes in terms of qualification. Robin Walter, for example, of Germany, didn't get through. And I can only think that Bennick is just feeling the pressure of this occasion. Hey, there we are. 25-year-old makes a hit. Silver medalist at the European Games in Krakow. I remember being there and commentating that day. He also has a gold and silver at Grand Prix and 2 bronze medals at Grand Prix. So he's got medals on the European and world stage.
Competition shot, load.
Likewise, Pavel Scheibel has 3 silvers at European Championships. Sorry, two silvers, both in the mixed team. And the other one in the 10-meter individual. Well, Kalagachian way off there. 11 hits to 2. Pavel just makes a slight rock to the left and just corrected himself. Decent shot. Just above the centre of the target. He has 3 more to go.
2-2 again, 10 the gap, 3 to go to the bronze medal for Skabor.
12-րդ միավորն է վաստակում Չեխիայի ներկայացուցիչը։
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, it's been very much a one-sided affair. Way! And Kalgatian makes another solid hit. Much nearer the centre of the target, that time for his hit. Meanwhile, Pavel matches up, does the same. It's a hit for both athletes.
Already 10 hits.
13 hits to 3.
Now both get a hit. 13 to 3. 2 shots to go for Skyball. So let's go on with your applause, everybody!
For the next competition shot, load.
So we're now into the 18th series. Breath control and balance, so important, the muscle memory. Just trying to release any tension in the shoulders and arm. Kalgatian a miss. Pavel with another hit. Really solid from the 25-year-old from Czechia. He's on the verge of a bronze medal here. One more hit, and it's another medal for Czechia. They've done pretty well here at the European Championships, and a couple of weeks ago in Bulgaria and Burgas. They really did have strong representation throughout most of the finals.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Kalgatian with a hit, just on the edge, but it counts. Pavel Sheval, is he now on the verge of a bronze? Oh, a miss. The pressure of that shot.
Kalgatian could reduce the gap, but 14.
And again, this is what makes a distinction between real champions and competitors. Do you have the nerve? Can you hold it together when it comes down to a pressure shot? Can you hit the target when it really, really matters?
Load. Start.
Kalgatian's missed. Chance now for Pavel Sheval of Czechia to take bronze. Well, he doesn't miss this time. It's in the hit zone. It counts as a 9.8 or higher. And Pavel has made it to 15 hits. And I'm not even sure he quite realises at the moment, but he has taken the bronze. Inserts his safety flag into his pistol. Cheers go up from the Czechia team in the background. And there's the first medal of this afternoon decided in the pistol events. Bennett Kalgatian, well, you have to feel for him, representing his home nation, qualified so well, so strongly. Just got past some very solid names in the world of pistol shooting, but just perhaps the sense of occasion got to him today. Czechia didn't need their timeout. Armenia called theirs, and it finished with Czechia claiming bronze. We'll be back in a few moments for the gold medal match, so please do stay with us. Anton Adastarkov, an individual neutral athlete, up against Paul Froelich of Germany. That's coming up in a few moments' time. See you soon.
Yerevan 2026. This needs only a little moment, because everything is also prepared for them on the other positions. So we'll wait only for the sign and go on directly with the gold medal match.
Wrench is ready.
See, so fast goes this command for the referees, and I think they could also get an applause. One big applause for our referees, come on!
athletes to the line.
And that means the call for position F, independent neutral athlete. It's a call to start to walk.
Welcome back to Armenia. Anton Adastarkov now making his way out. 27 years old, ranked world number 4 in 10-meter air pistol. A gold medalist
with his coach Natalia
in a Grand Prix event, and also has 5 European Championship medals, 4 of them gold, including that silver at the World Cup in Buenos Aires at the beginning of last year. And a great start to 2025. He had a decent visit as well to Burgas as well. Managed to bag medals there and made finals.
Big applause for Paul Fröhlich. Ist zusammen mit seiner Trainerin Claudia Verdicchio-Krause.
So next out is Paul Froelich, alongside Claudia Krause as the coach.
So I have only to find my
Paul is now 27 years old, representing Germany. 6th at the World Championships in 2022, and has a European Championship silver and bronze medal, both in the team men in 2023 and 2022.
And now it's time for the CRO, the gold medal match. Leader Bartosz Czerniawski, Poland.
And Bartosz Czerniawski of Poland once again gets his introduction as the CRO, the Chief Range Officer.
So everybody find his place on the chair.
So 2 really talented pistol shooters in this one. This is the gold medal match for the 10-meter air pistol solo men. And 9.8 or higher is required to make a hit, and 15 hits, the first to get there, will secure the gold medal.
For the match, about the time. Meter air pistol, man, solo. A 9.8 is a hit.
So you see the safety flags clearly inserted, just as the athletes get ready for the 5 minutes of preparation sighting time. Meanwhile, a sneak peek behind the scenes in the reporting area. You can see all the equipment being carried around in equipment boxes being checked. The jury going over the format for the gold medal match. See how the pistol grips are moulded to the hands of the athletes. The pellets there ready to go. And a towel is never too far away. You always want one nearby, just in case, again, the sweat and perspiration gets to you. Just give your hands a wipe.
Only points are counting. We will see what happens in that match.
So let's have a closer look at a pistol used in a 10-meter event.
To reach that final here, so there is no difference. And I think we could be ready for a final, which is definitely not so clear as before. And they start directly with hits, so also the adjustments are good from both. The rules were clear. 10 meters the distance. Air pistol. Is that what these men shoots?
Focus, steady fire, 3 words, which in principle, easily said than done.
Do hear some athletes from the independent neutral athlete team. Hello, independent neutral athlete.
So Anton Adastarkov, the world number 4, 27 years old.
Normally there are more.
Up against Paul Froelich of Germany, who's 27. The world number 4 versus the world number 49. There's Claudia Krause, who's the coach.
This format is really good for fun, so ladies and gentlemen, Let us,
And Natalia
this fun, let
Kokorashina,
us feel your emotion.
who's been a coach for so long,
Get ready for great
just
sports.
keeps guiding athletes to medal matches and to finals.
See, both athletes shoot completely the same, so it could become a very long final.
It's funny, really, in the sense that Kokorashina, a couple of weeks ago in Bulgaria, at the under-18s and the under-21s, was pretty much in every single medal match or final, so it seemed. Almost had an athlete represented in each and every single one.
2026. Time countdown.
Well, real solid stance from Anton, although I don't quite think he managed to hit what he wanted to there.
1 minute 30 to go. The athletes get ready, make their last shots.
Both athletes qualified on the same score. And now this is the battle for the gold medal. So if you have just joined us, welcome along. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook on day 3 of the European Championships for 10 meters in Yerevan, Armenia. This is the gold medal match for the 10-meter air pistol solo men.
Pistol hit counting. This is new. This is only in Europe. Actual running.
Both looking down those open sights, which are adjustable.
To get more fans for that format.
Thirty seconds.
If you are not on YouTube, the ESC is also
So Anton looking to get off another practice shot. Paul, meanwhile, he seems done. Seems happy now to wait out this remaining 15 seconds now or so to go.
all over the world. But now, we get ready.
So it's almost competition time. And actually just looking at Froelic's sighting shots, the last 5 he missed, whereas the last 2 were hits for Armenia. Now, will that be a signal of what we're going to see now in this gold medal match? Well, it's about to start. 10-meter air pistol solo men's gold medal match live for you at the European Championships for 10 meters 2026. Here we go.
The next command, fight for the first points.
For the first competition shot. Load.
So the first command for the first shot is given. There's the start command. We can now begin. So Froelich of Germany first to raise his pistol. Just a squint to the eye as well from Armenia, just trying to differentiate those lights and darks. It's a hit for the German. And Armenia right on the end and the edge of the hit zone, but it all
Perfect
counts.
start for both.
A hit for both
gets a
athletes.
hit.
It's 1-1.
Get ready for applause right now. Everybody, applause.
Երկու մարզիկներն էլ դիպուկ են մեկնարկում, հաշիվն է 1-1։
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
Armenia with another hit.
Stop.
Likewise matched by the German.
Yes,
This is a much more even match than we saw in the gold medal match earlier this afternoon.
Պահպանվում է հավասարությունը, հաշիվն է 2-2։
For the next competition shot. Load.
Well, they were pretty much level in qualification and looking very even here so far in this gold medal match. It could be anybody's gold medal. And that's what's going to keep us glued to this men's solo match. Well, another hit from Frolik on the edge. Doesn't matter, all counts. Much closer to the target for Anton. 3-3.
And you hear the fan box again. Both athletes got to hit 3-2-3. World class, give them the honor with your big applause.
For the next competition
Oh,
shot.
both athletes just trying to stay
Loaded.
relaxed in between shots, just blocking out the crowd,
Start.
ignoring any cheers, not letting it faze them, and not letting the occasion enter in. That's a miss from Anton. Frolik, meanwhile, just outside the centre of the target. He's in the hit zone. It's a 9.8 or higher. And it's certainly looking closer to a 10 there from Frolik.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
So much control going on here, not just the mental battle, both on the edge of the hit zone, both with a hit. Frolik remains in front.
Frolik further on, perfect.
No timeouts called yet by the coach. But there's so much mental focus, focus on breathing, staying in the zone.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
Well, this time it's Anastarkov.
Stop.
Right on the very edge of 9.8, but it counts 5-5.
Aristakov could make the
The
hit.
first athlete to get to 15 hits will take the gold medal.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
Well, who can hold their nerve? Well, that's a very good shot indeed from Anton. Paul, not quite.
Stop.
He must have just missed the hit zone that time, so the German goes behind in this gold medal match for the first time. And he wants Claudia Krauser to call a timeout. And now the Germans are taking their allocation of their 60 seconds. So CRO calls the timeout. The clock is ticking. 60 seconds left.
This is a timeout from the Germans.
So it also means that the other coach can approach their athletes. The only time in a match where the coach is allowed to make some verbal coaching. Otherwise, the rules state that the coaching is to be non-verbal, so just signals, gestures. But again, nothing that disrupts too much. And the jury also do keep their eye on that.
Further on, the German coach used it right now.
Well, not too much going on between the Germans.
Gap is only 1 point. The run to 15 is completely open. Everything could happen. So you, the fans in the background, get ready when the coaches step back. Then bring the shooters back in the match.
Well, Fröhlich clearly saying something back.
Time.
And there we have it. The Germans have used the entire allocation, which is no surprise, really. You sort of see that coming from the very moment they decided to make the timeout.
For the next competition shot, load.
So can Fröhlich respond on the back of the timeout? Anton Adastarkov is now in front for the first time. 6 hits to 5. And it's a hit for Adastarkov. Oh, Fröhlich, a miss. Shake of the head, mustn't let the emotions get to him. It's 7-5, and Anton now has the advantage. Paul is having a word with himself.
Let's go on, Germany, help your athlete.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So a test of breath control, mental concentration, and this time Paul Fröhlich much closer to the centre. A cheer and a whoop from the Germans, and a wry smile from the 27-year-old German athlete.
For the next competition
Adastarkov
shot,
is on the edge of the hit zone, but still 2 in front. So Anton still has the advantage.
start.
A miss from both. That hasn't happened for several series.
Adastarkov gave Fröhlich a chance, he doesn't use it. Both missed.
That just goes to show the pressure they're both under. Anton just readjusting his grip.
For the next competition shot, load.
Well, it's a very testing medal match into the double figures now series. This is now series 11.
Stop.
And both shoot a hit.
Anton Adastarkov with a hit, Paul Fröhlich with a hit. It stays with a gap of 2 hits. It's 9-7.
So Germany, independent neutral
And
athlete. Let's get on with your applause.
who's Anton's coach, still has the option of a timeout, but at the moment, I'm sure she'll just let this flow.
Next competition shot, load. Start.
Adastarkov solid, as is Fröhlich.
Stop.
But can the German catch up? Is Anton Adastarkov in cruise control, heading now towards a gold medal? Big intake of breath and exhale, just to get that breathing rhythm into the right place and into the zone.
Competition shot, load. Start.
Well, the crowd's starting to make a lot more noise now, really getting involved in this gold medal match. Both with a hit. They're pretty equal. I said it was very close in qualification between these two. No surprise really that that's now spilled over into this gold medal match, and it's as close as it is in front of us. Still to come, we've got the women's bronze medal match and gold medal match. And those will start within the hour.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, the focus and concentration on both of these athletes is remarkable. To be able to hold it together in the European Championships like this, when you're really under pressure. But has Paul Froelich given himself too much to do with the misses early on? There's still a 2-hit gap. Anton Aristarkov is now 3 hits away from a gold medal. And if the Germans stand a chance of upgrading the silver to gold, then now is the time to put the pedal to the metal.
Start. Stop.
One hit for Germany.
Well, Froelich's managed to catch up here, just by 1.
12 to 11.
Anton Aristarkov really south of the centre of the target. I think if this goes level, we'll see a timeout.
So come on, fans, go on with your applause, your emotion.
Aristarkov still has the advantage. He's still 1 hit in front.
Competition shot, load.
But I wonder now, is Froelich just feeling the support from the German team? Well, another 2 decent hot hits from both athletes to keep it poised. Aristarkov just making an adjustment to the open sights on the back of his pistol.
For the next competition shot, load.
Because twice he's been below centre. Let's see now if Aristarkov can get closer to the centre after that adjustment on the rear sight. Froelich, the German, still within 1 hit. He's made a hit. And it's level. Aristarkov still to shoot. And just left of centre, but it counts. Aristarkov now 1 hit away from becoming a European champion and a gold medalist in the 10-metre air pistol solo men. Now, wouldn't it be interesting if it goes level to 14-14, just to give us a dramatic finish, but also to see whether or not Kokoshina would call a timeout? Aristarkov still has the advantage.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Aristarkov is there. He's done it. Froelich nods in congratulations.
Unload.
The German bags a silver medal, but for Anton Aristarkov, he repeats an achievement that he made in Bulgaria.
And the new European champion is Anton Aristarkov.
And Anton Aristarkov is once again a gold medalist at a European Championships.
For a great shoot of the German Paul Fröhlich.
He has 4 golds, had 5 medals in total, and now makes it 6.
This was really a fantastic final, really strung together, only 1 point difference.
An amazing performance from Anton Aristarkov.
European champion, it's his second gold.
Really did well. And just edged out Paul Fröhlich to a gold medal, 15 points to 14. So that's how it finished. Czechia with the bronze, Germany with the silver, and Anton Aristarkov, who was an individual neutral athlete, with the gold medal.
Silver goes to Germany. Big applause for Paul Fröhlich. And the new European champion of 10-meter air pistol solo man, representing the independent neutral athlete, Anton Aristarkov.
Well, I've never seen that before. It's a way to celebrate. Well, there is the podium for the men's solo.
After the solo woman final.
Anton Aristarkov adding another gold medal from the European Championships to his collection. Paul Fröhlich of Germany, nearest our cameras, with the silver. And then Pavel Scheibel of Czechia with the bronze. We'll have some highlights for you in just a second. And you can also join us later on as well when we switch to the women's solo matches. We'll be back on air in about 35 minutes time. So do make sure you join us later into this evening on YouTube and of course on Facebook as well.
See you there.
So that's how it finished up. A very close match for the gold, 15 hits to 14. A totally different story for the bronze. Pavel Scheibel of Czechia, a very convincing win, 15 hits to 4. So still to come, as I mentioned a few moments ago, the 10-meter air pistol solo women. Do join us live on air. We'll be back in about 35 minutes time for live coverage of that. The bronze medal match and gold medal match coming up. Do join us live on YouTube and Facebook. So from myself, Rory McAllister, for now, and all our broadcast team, we'll see you later on this evening.